and we've been getting a lot of questions about this. How do I actually jumpstart my career, or how do I jumpstart earning as a student? So we'll try to learn it here today. Hello everyone, I am your Kuya Brent, and this is ELI5, where we try to explain career like we're 5. And I hear you people, and we've been getting a lot of questions about this. How do I actually jumpstart my career, or how do I jumpstart earning as a student? Okay, and for those of you who haven't attended any of our trainings before, I'm from Team Aguhon, and I'm very vocal. I started working while I was in college, so I might be able to share a thing or two for to those who are thinking of earning right now. Okay, let's do that. How do you jumpstart earning as a student? What's the startup point? We will be answering this. First step, if you are really keen on earning as a student right now, what is the first step? The first step is find 3 problems that you want to solve. And when I say you want to solve, you really have this urge to solve it. You really want to do something about it, okay? Because there are problems that you don't want to let go, and there are problems that you don't want to let go. So yeah, this is one of we were looking for the top 3 that you don't want to let go, and list them down. All right, like example, because it's still very general, right? For some people, they still don't understand that. So let's be a little more specific about that. If you want to solve a problem like, okay, students are overwhelmed right now with academics. That's a problem. Or kids are bored at home. Like you have little brothers or little sisters at home, and you see that they're bored, and you've been suffering with them. Yeah, because you're there, so they might be all around you all the time, right? And what else? For example, people are having a hard time launching their businesses online, or I can find cinnamon flavored champorado at midnight. So there are a lot of problems that you can solve, and list down the 3 that you can't let go. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, second step that you can do is ask yourself what you can use to solve these problems. I mean, what do you have for you to be able to solve these? Like, do you have the ability? When I say ability, do you have the talent, the skill for it? Do you have okay, I have the talent to solve kids being bored at home, because I have the talent for thinking of games like what's in the box, or let's solve this puzzle or something. Or do you have the skill to do this? Like, okay, I have the skill of helping people get noticed in social media. That's a skill, right? Or what do you have? What else do you have? Do you have the connections, the right connections for you to be able to find supplies? Like, okay, a lot of stores right now, or a lot of people are looking for baking supplies. I know people who own baking supplies companies. Do you have that? Maybe you have a connection. Or maybe you have the money. You can fund something. You can invest in something for you to be able to help people who are dealing with their problems right now. Or maybe you have your devices that you can use. You have your laptop there, or your phones, or maybe you're just your funny self. Maybe you can entertain people using media, right? So think of something that you have for you to be able to provide a product or a solution to these problems that you've noticed. And always remember that you are solving a problem for people. You're not just solving problems. You should be able to solve people's problems. That's number 2. Number 3 is set a process. And what do I mean by this, set a process? What I mean is for you to be able to map out what you're gonna do if someone gets your product or your service. Like, okay, what do you do if someone actually orders cinnamon flavored champorado at midnight? What are the steps from start to finish? Okay, so like first, okay, I bring out the mix, my secret mix, and then I cook it. Is that it? Or do you have pre-prepared champorado, and you just do your magic So it will be cinnamon flavored with all the secret ingredients that you put there, things like that. And then up to delivery, like from start to delivery, what are the processes that you have to go through, so you know exactly what you are going to do, so it's not a guessing game. And that makes you professional. Start setting the whole process from start to delivery, from the moment you get the order to the moment that order gets into the hands of the customer, of the person you're trying to help. Okay? And then fourth of course is to set the price. Okay, set the price, because here in the country, I think in the Philippines, people forget about this because they don't want to talk about money. But people, you're not going to be able to earn as a student if you don't set the price. Now, we can do a whole video about it. There are a lot of things that you can find online about setting the price. So you can do your research. I encourage you to do your own research about setting the price, because it's very, very important. Now, pro tip, people will pay for what they perceive. Okay? People will pay for what they perceive. If they perceive it, if they think it's valuable, then they pay a lot for it. If they think that it's beautiful and expensive, then they pay a lot more for it. Like, why do you pay a lot for your Starbucks coffee, right? Because you see that it's, they perceive it, people perceive it as valuable. I'm gonna pay $3 or 150 pesos for it because of how it looks, of how it makes me feel, of the good taste. So however they perceive it, they'll pay for it. Okay, that's the pro tip. So they'll pay for however they perceive it. If they think it's not valuable, they don't pay a lot for it. Even if you spent a lot on that product or service, they won't pay a lot for that. So imagine this: if your cinnamon flavored or cinnamon infused champurrado is packaged in a very nice box and it's so good, and you even included a wooden spoon or a golden spoon, then people might pay a lot for it. And if it's on demand, like, okay, I can order it at midnight, that says a lot as well, because people will pay for that convenience, that I can get my cinnamon infused champurrado right now at this very moment that I'm craving it. That people will pay for. Okay? That's a pro tip. Number 5 is to promote your product or service. Now, this is the scariest part. I think this is the scariest part for a lot of people, is to promote, because we're not big on promotion. We frown on people who are promoting their stuff. Yeah. But people won't know about your product and service or whatever you're doing as a student if you don't tell people about it. No one will do that for you. So please do that for yourself. I mean, your friends or your family can only do that for you for a short time, but for you to be able to sustain what you're doing, how you're earning, you need to be able to be comfortable. You need to be comfortable promoting what you do and how good you are at it. There are free and paid channels for you to promote yourself. Of course, there are lots of free channels to do it. Your social media is one, and there are a lot of people doing free promotions for others. Like, you can be a guest somewhere, do that. No one will know about your product if you don't promote it, even if it's the best tasting cinnamon infused champurrado in the whole world. Yeah, if no one knows about it, no one will buy it, and they won't be happy as well. It's a win-win situation, really. If they get it and they're so happy with it, then you make the customer happy, or you make your client happy. If you don't get it, and that makes you happy as well, right? So it's a win-win situation. All right, I hope those 5 steps help you jumpstart your earning. I know you are figuring this out, so I hope these steps you apply now, as in not right now. Sit down after this video, sit down and do it, because no one else will do it for you. If you feel that you're excited about this right now, please don't delay. The more you delay, the lazier you'll get. Okay, the less excited you'll get, and then you won't do it anymore, and you'll be like everyone else who told themselves, I want to earn, and they don't do it eventually. Yeah. Okay, so if you have any other career questions, please let us know so we can answer them. And of course, please do let me know about what you think about this video, because we want to keep improving the contents that you get. We want to know your thoughts. Please help us do that. Also, we are starting a service so you can get directly what we're saying. We're still gathering, and there's a link down below where you can leave your details so we can send you career information directly. And why are we doing this? We want to make it exclusive because not a lot of people are truly interested. You know, they say they're interested, but not everyone is truly interested. So we want to make this exclusive to those who really want to get somewhere in their careers. Okay, so please okay, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so, just so you can keep getting these. If you don't feel like it, it's fine. Okay, so we're just here to help you out. All right, don't want to make this long. I will see you in the next video. This again, Kuya Brent of Team Aguhon, and I am trying to explain career like we're 5. Bye.